the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they can grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
That went out wide and intercepted. Makes a pick, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Left side to Lamb. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Throwing. Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw is Rodgers. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
That quick throw there is incomplete. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches take to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a short gain down to about the 33. From the 33, here's second down and 8. On play action, Prescott rolling to his right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on fourth down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And that will keep this a 12-point game.
Acrisure Stadium opened back in 2001 and has tormented kickers ever since because it's one of the toughest venues in the league to connect from deep, especially when you're driving towards the open end of the stadium. He had to wait for it, just couldn't get it lined up properly. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he's brought down. A gain of 17 yards. 26. And the Steelers. Throwing now is Rodgers.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Metcalf, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Brought down back at the 45-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now Prescott.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Now Prescott on 4th down.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action now. Prescott. They'll roll him out right.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Miles Sanders,
25 yards for the touchdown.
and the Cowboys are back within a score. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while they'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something which is wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now Rodgers.
Boston is there and brings in another one.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Solomon Thomas gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hey, 88. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Green idea.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow.
This one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Gets past 1 man.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Throwing is Rodgers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
26. Green idea.
Rodgers going to throw.
Got his man, it's Warren.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hey, Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Second down and 6 now. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Prescott to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I was going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go! All right,
Now Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete.
He's got room to roam.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Complete to Miles Sanders. First and goal, Dallas.
Throwing. Prescott. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
Steelers 12.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they run to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. 2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Prescott off play action. Steps away. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Flush to his right. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had it because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here's Prescott. And it's caught.
And the Cowboys are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
Williams is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On play action, Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Prescott now out to his left. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now...
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Finds Pickens out right.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Now Prescott.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Prescott.
This one swung out to Williams.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Steelers' 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.